As many people know, baseball has changed so much throughout the years, and just like the game itself, the induction ceremony here at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum has evolved into such a grand event ever since its first of its kind here on these steps in 1939.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to be present at the dedication of the National Baseball Museum and the Baseball Hall of Fame.
I do think really the thing that impressed me the most, however, was the number of people that were here for that induction. And I was only 14 years old at that time, and when I saw that many people, that was a big thrill for me.
The thing was that nobody knew what to expect. There had never been a Hall of Fame in any sport. So Cooperstown and the Baseball Hall of Fame was something new for everybody. Baseball was huge back then. Major League Baseball shut down for the day, so all eyes in the baseball world were in Cooperstown for this first induction ceremony. And really, the greatest living players in baseball history were in Cooperstown.
I hope someday that some of the young fellows who are coming into the game will know how it feels to be picked on the Hall of Fame. I know the old boys back in there who were just talking it over. Some have been there long before my time. They got on it and I worked hard and I got on it. And I hope that the coming generation, the young boys today, that they'll work hard and also be on it.
In 1966, with the induction of Ted Williams and Casey Stengel, two beloved figures, they decided to move the 1966 induction ceremony to Cooper Park. And that proved also to be a success.
I've never met a great baseball player who didn't have to work harder at learning to play baseball than anything else he ever did. To me, it was the greatest fun I ever had, which probably explains why today I feel both humility and pride, because God let me play the game and to learn to be good at it.
In the early years, I mean, the ball players didn't know what they were getting themselves into, kind of. They didn't know what was going to happen to this baseball museum and Hall of Fame. And their speeches were, in the early years, were very short, only maybe a few sentences at the most. Certainly, the induction speeches over the years have evolved and sometimes very long. I mean, where guys could really get into what the Hall of Fame means to them.
As a youngster growing up in Panama, I used to listen to the Armed Forces radio. And I fantasized about what would it be like playing in the major leagues one day. I never even dared dreaming that a day like this would arrive.
When you walk through the crowd on Induction Sunday, it's great to see fans from all over the country holding signs. I mean, there's families, men, women, and children. You know, you can tell different areas of the crowd even where fans are from.
You know it's coming. You know it's going to be there, but again, it's another one of those moments, and I've had a few of them since I got the phone call in January, where you just find yourself saying, oh my God, this is really happening? How did this happen? And it's just kind of hard to get your hands around it.